you've probably seen a lot of videos of people what they think is going to happen for 2018. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to list some what I like to call outrageous expectations. How's it going, everybody? It's TheNinFan back again for another video. So it is officially 2018, and that means that Nintendo has a whole nother year planned for us of surprises and things that they're gonna do. They're good, bad, in the middle. You know, these expectations are probably not gonna end up happening or anything, but basically this is what I want to happen, and if it happens, that would be fantastic, but it probably won't. These aren't really in any order. It's just kind of like, you know, what I want to happen. So first off, we got Mario movie announcements. So as you know, the team that had made the Minions and the Despicable Me movies are making a Mario movie. So my expectation is that Nintendo's going to come out, maybe even give us a trailer, something like that, or come out and talk about what the movie's going to be like, what the plot's going to be, maybe some concept art, you know, because I feel like in this movie, Nintendo has gotten a lot more control over what happens in the movie, so hopefully it'll be better than the original. This one's kind of out there, but also not at the same time. I'm really into Marvel. I've always wanted to see a Marvel vs. Capcom for like Nintendo, so you know, there's not really much to say there, but if that could happen, then that would be great. Next, we have another Nintendo app. So what I kind of thought would be a cool app would be like they could make a Zelda app. Basically, what in my mind this would be like kind of like a Clash of Clans type game where it's like a grow and develop. Like you start off with a small castle, and you kind of build and get bigger and bigger, and you have like potion shops and bomb shops and like different heroes, like Link and Zelda can be heroes and stuff like that, kind of like in Clash of Clans. And you can like battle other villages, and even maybe like a story mode, like where Ganondorf is like, you know, reigning supreme, or I don't know, something. So that'd be cool. It'd be cool if they had like different themes with that too, like maybe it would go with the timeline. Like you start off in Skyward Sword and you kind of make your way to Ocarina of Time, and then go like, maybe you get to choose which timeline you split into and just go from there and stuff like that. So I don't know, I think that would be kind of cool. So the next one is not really too out there, but Mario Odyssey DLC would be pretty great. Maybe like they add Luigi. That'd be cool. Like you get to play as Luigi, kind of like in Mario Galaxy, how when you beat everything as Mario, you get to play as Luigi and then do everything over again, which I thought was kind of fun. Maybe more levels, like a whole new side of the, like part of the map is like unlocked or something. More Cappy abilities, so like being able to capture more objects and enemies, or like new enemies that they introduced to the game. The next one, which I guess is also not too crazy, but it's kind of in the middle, but an N64 classic. That would be fantastic. That'd be so good. There's already been leaks about it a little bit. Like I saw a video where this guy posted a link to the Nintendo website that had like manuals for a select number of N64 titles. So I don't know. But you know, of course, they'd have like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, Mario Kart 64, and you know, everything else that's like essential to N64. It would be nice also if it wasn't too expensive. I know like N64 is a little bit more modern than the last two we've had, and so it could be maybe a little more priced, like $100, which wouldn't, I don't think would be too extreme, because you know the NES was $60, the SNES was $80, and then the N64 could be $99.99 or something. So yeah, that'd be cool. Next we have more features for the Switch, which could go from maybe like internet, YouTube, more streaming services like Netflix and Amazon Prime. I know they have not Netflix, Hulu already, so that's kind of cool. But like how the Wii U had Miiverse, they could have like another thing for the Switch, which would like kind of have like another community aspect to it. So that'd be cool. And one thing that people have been debating about is whether Nintendo's gonna do like a Switch VR, which would be so cool. Like, man, like all they would have to do would be like to take the the little console itself and slip it into like a thing over your eyes, and then you would just like, you know, be virtual reality, and you could just play VR games. So that would be cool. So this one is more on the outrageous side, I guess you could say. Like a Zelda announcement on the new Zelda game, because they have another Zelda game in development, which makes sense. I mean, Breath of the Wild was in development when Skyward Sword released, so it's kind of obvious that they've already started. But some people are asking, like, okay, well, is this Zelda game going to be like a Majora's Mask, where it succeeded Ocarina of Time, and it came out in like a year, or is it going to be another whole new Zelda game that is just totally different from Breath of the Wild, and it's going to take another 6 years to make like Breath of the Wild? And we don't know, but it'd be cool to see whether they might mention something about that or not. Another thing is, at E3 last year, we saw a little glimpse of Metroid Prime 4, which is in development right now. So maybe they'll have like a trailer or something, or like something. Maybe someone will come up and talk about it a little bit, or just something small, like another like teaser for the game. That'd be cool. Like, to be honest, I haven't played too many Metroid games. Though I have played the Super Metroid on the SNES Classic, and I have to say it's one of my favorite games, probably, to be honest, probably of all time, because it really holds up well with even today's standards, I'd say. So that's what I have to say for Metroid. So I really wanted to end with this one because it's the one that I had the most ideas for, which is, everyone's been asking about this Super Smash Bros. For the Switch. It's just, everyone wants it to happen. It would be one of the best things that Nintendo could do for their internet community. It would just be bigger and better. Obviously, more characters. Obviously, have all the DLC characters, more stages, and Nintendo, please bring back story mode. The Subspace Emissary was fantastic. When I was 8, I think I spent like a whole night just playing the Subspace Emissary when it came out, and oh man, it was so much fun. Just seeing all the Nintendo characters, you know, working together, and you know how different choices would trigger some of the different videos, and how the different characters were paired up in teams with each other. That was fantastic. So I hope they do that. What I think would be cool is that the different skins would not only be different colors, but they would feature like skins from different games, which, like, they could have Breath of the Wild Link as one skin for Link, and then Ocarina of Time Link as one skin, and Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, and like the list goes on and on. And same for Mario, like he could have like the Super Mario Sunshine, like with how he has short sleeves in that game, and you know, the different games where he's like dressed differently, like the classic outfit, which is, I guess you could say, would be a color matchup. But well, that's about it for this video. If you liked it, then subscribe and like. If you do subscribe, hit the little bell so you can be notified whenever I make a video. If you have other expectations that you think would be kind of crazy if Nintendo fulfilled them, leave a comment. And until the next video, I'm TheNinFan, and I will see you guys next time.